Hi guys, it's my cat today. I'm back with more animal thingies. Yeah, they're hamsters. It's from Marianne Design. They're called col1489, but I wanted to make them into guinea pigs. I don't think that happened because I went off the packaging to see how to assemble them. But first I'm making the background with this is oxide, cracked pistachio, mermaid lagoon and filtered violet on some craft card. And I'm just blending to make, an abstract background. I didn't really had anything in mind, just some interest. And instead of doing it straight, I did it on an angle. Just to mix things up. And it was a Tim Holtz stencil, by the way. I think it's called Bubbles. And now I'm just attaching it to the card base and trimming whatever I need, because it's a little bit smaller. But there you go. Now I can dry while I do these little cutie pies. I think I had a hamster when I was 4 or 5 or something. It disappeared. All of a sudden it was gone. I think because at night I put him in the restroom and he made so much noise there. Well, let's just say he was gone when I came home from school one day. The first thing to do is I try to identify what shape is what. And I thought actually that little thing there was an arm. So I die cut it from brown as well, but I think it's a mushroom. And then there's all kinds of different feet and hands and arms and expressions. You can make him smile with his eyes closed, wink, eyes open, anything actually. And I die cut everything from a bunch of colors. See, this is that little dome shape that I thought was part of the body, but it's the mushroom. And there's 3 dots that go with it. So I'm trying to get all the sizes of the dots. And it's easy to attach them like this because I put double-sided tape on the back. And then it just have little stickers, no mess. And I made the acorn green. And that little acorn holder thingy. I don't know what it's called. Brown. I think there might be the other way around normally, but I'm not sure. And this is like a little sunflower seed or something like that. That's okay. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. There's also a chestnut, and well, it's much bigger than the sunflower seed, so it's probably not nice to use them together. But I did anyway. See, maybe it's something else than chestnut. I don't know what else is that size, but yeah. Yeah, the size is a bit weird, but and it's because it's autumn. I went for chestnut. And here I'm looking for the mushroom shape that now I have identified. Well, took me a while, but see. And I realized I only done 2 kinds of arms. And so, I could only do a few poses. But still, that's still not cute. And I'm going for kind of contrasting colors. I think hamsters are brown or brownish grey. And I'm making this belly patch stick out a little bit so it's easier to attach the head. But I think on the example it goes further down like that. And then there's no, what do you call it, flash for it to stick. And then, yeah, so I'm just, kind of cheating. And I'm putting a little bit of foam tape behind the head, or mouth, just so I can stick things underneath like he's eating them. And but yeah, I think one is enough. Just, you know, if you don't have room to tuck him very far behind the head, you can always cut off the top. I didn't do that, but there's a bit of double there because there's the sticky from the double-sided tape and also the foam, so that's 2, but better than nothing. And it is just a matter of peeling it off and choosing how you want it to pose, I guess. Is that the right word? I also put it on release paper. If I have to peel off too much of that backing, you might stick to your desk, and you don't want to do that, do you? He's like, yay, waving. And yeah, I don't know what that is. Like the marking on his head and his snout, or well, yeah. I don't know the parts. That's okay. And there's little noses. I did them all from Flash because they come with the eyes, or feet and stuff, I think. Not sure, I have to check. But yeah, some of them are grouped, so you can die cut them from one color. And on the packaging there's one that has darker brown or black noses. So I ended up using the black spots for one of the feet. My cats have black beans, and you know, they're black and white, but some are black, some are pink. It's so cute. So I went, maybe they can have black beans too, if they're called that with hamsters. But and this thing on his head, that makes him look like Dracula or Batman. It's so weird, but they're not cats. Actually, when I picked these up, they came out at the end of August. It's always the last Thursday. I also picked up the cat accessories. So you might remember I put my cats together quite a while ago. There's 3 videos because I deckled way too many parts, so I restrained myself today. But now you can make the cats with toys. There's a stuffed mouse, and there's an aquarium and a fish, and balls of thread. It's really fun. Oh, and a cushion, I think, where you might be laying on, he or she. And then yeah, I haven't used those yet, and I probably should have stuck these in my Use on Hoard series as well, but I didn't. So see, one is winking, so cute. And yeah, some of the release paper came off, so I stuck them to my balls so I could, you know, still pick them up. And here, see, I wanted him to munch on a leaf. And just stick that down there. And there's 2 sets of hands, so you have to make sure they point the right way. And also feet. There's left and right, see. And the same goes for the other feet. And this one is like a fist. He could be holding something and waving. Go, look at my little mushroom. It's very poisonous, but I picked it anyway. Here's, you see this, I'm trying to find the one that's left and the right, and I'm not actually sure I have done it the right way, but that's okay. See, because this is the same color as the nose, if I put the little cushion thing there, you wouldn't see it. So I used the black because they came with the eyes. and I think it's fine. And again, if you just want to color them exactly the color that you want, you can cut them from white and use your markers or watercolor paper or whatever you have. And see, these are the only hands that or arms. I like the one that's in the middle a bit more, but I didn't cut them, so you know, I didn't want to go back and yeah, so I just used them. It's fine. I still try to make them all a little bit different from each other, so they're doing different things. And yeah, eating is probably their main activity. They're called hamsters, don't they? They stuff stuff in their cheek and then take it to their lairs or dens, or I don't know what they have except for a wheel. Mine went nuts on the hamster wheel at night, and it was a squeaky one, so I drove everyone in the house crazy. But yeah, that comes with hamsters. And here I put a mouth on, but if he's chewing on it, it probably should be a little bit lower. So I took it off later, because now it looks like he's putting it, you know, against his chin. Something weird. So I wanted to make use of more, but I end up using just one with all the other foodie bits like acorns and stuff. Yeah, and here I have to equalize the difference from the head, because I mounted that on foam. And this one looks so happy with his eyes closed, like yeah, and his black beans pads. I'm not sure if they're called beans in other animals as well, just cats probably, but you know what I mean. The little cushions on their paws. And yeah, and all the kinds of food that he's collected already. Maybe I should do a bit more color. I think maybe if you leave the lower bit on the chestnut off, it could be a squash of some sort as well, to make it a different color. But yeah, I didn't. So here's my hamsters that I want to turn into guinea pigs someday. This has to go, yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.